In a world of shadows loom and hearts grow weary, where pain is deep and souls are dreary, there's a melody, a song of hope, a whispered promise, a way to cope in every corner where darkness remains. In a heart where love remains, there's a yearning.
Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive on the Living Well, Living Rich podcast. Today, we're tackling something that often feels, well, complicated and maybe expensive, the ketogenic diet.
That's right. Gets reputation, doesn't it?
It really does. But this isn't just any deep dive. We're digging into your sources, specifically this really interesting book called Keto on a Dime, Affordable Recipes for Low-Carb Living. Our mission today, basically to unlock the secrets so you can enjoy tasty, low-carb meals without, breaking the bank.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is how this book just tackles that cost misconception head on. It promises, over 100 budget-friendly recipes and practical tips, all supposedly under $5 a serving.
$5, that's quite a claim.
It is. So we're going to unpack that, see how it actually empowers you to hit your health goals, but economically, showing you don't need a huge grocery budget.
Okay, let's do it. Let's unpack this. Our goal here is to pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge from this guide, give you a shortcut to knowing how to make keto feel genuinely accessible, sustainable too. So let's get right into it. First off, understanding the basics of keto itself, straight from Keto on a Dime. At its core, it's low carb, high fat.
Right.
It's designed very deliberately to shift your body's metabolism.
Yeah, instead of burning glucose, sugar basically, your body switches gears. It learns to burn fat for energy instead.
Exactly. You cut carbs way down, boost the healthy fats, and your body enters the state called ketosis.
Ketosis, right. And that's where your liver starts turning fatty acids into ketones.
Ketones, which become this alternative fuel source. The book lays out the typical macros. It's roughly, 75% fats?
Yeah, around there. And then maybe 20-25% protein and just 5-10% carbs. That big shift really forces your body onto fat-burning mode.
And it's not just some, metabolic party trick. The benefits seem pretty substantial. The book talks about weight loss, obviously, but it highlights something I found interesting, how it naturally curbs hunger.
Oh, that's a big one. Instead of just relying on willpower, the high fat and protein, they kind of become your ally. Makes eating less feel, easier, less like a constant battle.
Right. And then there's the mental clarity aspect. Lots of people report feeling sharper, more focused.
Makes sense. The brain usually loves glucose, but switching to ketones gives it this steadier energy supply. Less foggy, maybe.
Could be. Plus, potential heart benefits, lower triglycerides, higher good HDL cholesterol, better blood sugar control. That's huge for people dealing with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes.
Absolutely. And critically, like the title shouts, the book keeps coming back to affordability, if you plan it right.
Okay, but if it's so good and can be cheap, why does everyone think it's so expensive? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It really is. Feels counterintuitive. And the book jumps right into busting those myths.
Which myths stand out the most?
Well, the big one is definitely that you need pricey specialty foods.
Yeah.
Keto breads, weird flours, expensive oils.
Right. The stuff you only find in certain aisles.
Exactly. But the book argues you can do it focusing on whole foods, eggs, regular cuts of meat, lots of low-carb veggies, nothing too fancy needed.
Okay, so it's not just bacon and cheese then. That's another one you hear.
Definitely not. That's another myth it tackles. A good keto plan is diverse. Different proteins, healthy fats like avocado, nuts, seeds, plenty of leafy greens. Much more variety than people think.
What about giving up favorite foods? Does it mean saying goodbye to pasta and bread forever?
Not necessarily goodbye, more like adapting them.
Yeah.
The book pushes creative substitutes. Almond flour instead of wheat flour, zucchini noodles or cauliflower rice instead of grains. You can still have satisfying meals.
Okay. And the idea it's not for families.
Yeah, that's debunked too. Keto meals can totally be family-friendly. You just cook bigger portions, maybe get the family involved in planning. You can be budget conscious that way.
And the tracking. Does everyone have to track every single gram of fat, protein, and carb? That sounds exhausting.
It can be exhausting, and the book acknowledges that. While tracking helps some people, especially at first, it emphasizes that focusing on whole, unprocessed foods and just listening to your body's hunger cues, that can often work just as well. Less stress.
That's a relief. Okay, so we understand the diet, busted some myths. Let's talk money. How does keto on a dime actually help you manage the budget?
Right, the practical side. The book gives you a solid blueprint. It starts simple. Just look at what you're spending on groceries now.
Assess first, then adjust.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Identify where you can swap things out. Like, instead of expensive steak, maybe go for ground beef or chicken thighs. Canned fish is another cheap protein source it mentions.
Good point. And buying staples in bulk, like nuts, seeds, maybe some almond or coconut flour if you use it.
Absolutely. Bulk buying those non-perishables saves a lot over time. And then there's meal planning. This seems crucial.
Oh, totally crucial. If you plan your week's meals, you make a shopping list. And that list is your shield against impulse buys.
Impulse buys. My wallet's mortal enemy.
Tell me about it. Planning also cuts down food waste massively. You buy what you need, you use what you buy.
The book suggests using ingredients across multiple meals, too, right? Like that cauliflower example.
Exactly. Buy a whole cauliflower is usually cheaper than pre-cut and use it for cauli rice one night. Mash another. Maybe roast some florets later. Smart planning.
Yeah, that makes sense. But before I started really planning, my fridge was, well, let's just say sad vegetable graveyard sometimes. This book really gets that, doesn't it? Turning good intentions into actual savings in meals.
It absolutely does. And that mindful consumption, the planning, it's not just for keto, is it? It's just good financial sense.
Yeah.
A life skill, really.
Sure.
The book lays out a blueprint for that. It also pushes you to look for seasonal, local produce, often cheaper, definitely fresher.
Farmers markets, maybe.
Yep. Farmers markets. Maybe even buying directly from producers if you can. And don't sleep on the frozen aisle. Frozen veggies, even meats, can be way more affordable and last longer.
Good tip.
And the obvious stuff, too. Keep an eye on sales, clip coupons, or use apps for that now. Sign up for store loyalty programs. Use cashback apps if you have them.
So be flexible, too. Like, plan around what's on sale that week.
Precisely. Don't be rigidly tied to one specific brand or recipe if something similar is half price. Adaptability saves money.
Okay, let's dig into the ingredients themselves. What are the real workhorses, the unsung heroes of a budget keto kitchen, according to this book?
Eggs have to be top of the list, right?
Yeah.
Super versatile, packed with protein and healthy fats. You can buy them in big cartons pretty cheaply.
Can't beat eggs. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Totally. Then cauliflower, like we mentioned. It's amazing how it can mimic grains. And buying it whole is usually the way to go, budget-wise. Or frozen.
Right. What else?
Canned goods. Don't underestimate canned tuna, salmon, even chicken. Shelf-stable, super convenient protein. Just check they're packed in water or olive oil, not seed oils usually.
Good point. And fats. Keto needs fat.
Healthy fats, yeah. Olive oil, coconut oil, butter. Buying larger containers or store brands helps keep costs down. Avocados, when they're in season or on sale. Nuts and seeds in bulk.
That idea of making a few core ingredients work hard seems key to avoiding boredom, too.
Exactly. It's all about smart, versatile choices. The book shows how you can spin these basics into tons of different meals. Keeps things interesting, which helps you stick with it.
Speaking of protein, the book dives deeper into affordable options beyond just eggs, right?
Oh, yeah. Canned tuna and salmon, again, great for omega-3s, long shelf life. Catch them on sale, stock up.
Good idea.
Ground meats, beef, turkey, chicken. Super versatile. You can often get fattier cuts, which are good for keto anyway, for less money. Buy in bulk when it's discounted.
And even some plant-based things.
Yeah, in moderation. Things like tofu or tempeh can be pretty cost-effective protein sources to mix things up.
Okay, and veggies. What are the budget stars there?
Cabbage. Seriously underrated. It's cheap, lasts ages, full of fiber, great in stir-fries, slaws, even roasted.
I like cabbage. Zucchini.
Zucchini's another winner. Zoodles, sautéed, roasted, replaces higher carb stuff easily.
Spinach is usually pretty affordable too, fresh or frozen.
Definitely. Packed with nutrients, throw it in anything. Omelets, smoothies, soups, and bell peppers add color, and antioxidants, look for them when they're in season.
It sounds like the whole approach is maximizing what each ingredient can do. Less waste, more creativity.
That's it, exactly. Turning necessity into, well, maybe some tasty innovation in the kitchen. It stops you getting bored, which is huge for sticking to any diet.
So true. Okay, let's talk actual meals. Breakfast, lunch, dinner on a dime. What does the book suggest for breakfast?
Quick and easy is the theme. Scrambled eggs, obviously, you can customize them endlessly. Cheese, avocado, spinach, leftover veggies.
Add some cream cheese or sour cream for extra fat and richness too.
Good idea. Keto smoothies are another option. Unsweetened almond milk, maybe some protein powder, spinach, nut butter. Berries in moderation if your carb count allows.
Omelets using leftovers sounds smart too.
Very smart. Or batch prepping things like keto muffins or pancakes made with almond or coconut flour. Freeze them. Reheat quickly on busy mornings.
Okay, lunch. Salads can get expensive if you're not careful. How do you do keto salads for less?
Start with cheap leafy greens, spinach, romaine. Add affordable, colorful veggies like cucumbers, radishes, bell peppers. Frozen works here too sometimes.
And protein.
Budget proteins. Canned tuna or sardines, leftover rotisserie chicken, hard-boiled eggs. Little goes a long way, maybe some nuts or seeds for crunch. And definitely make your own dressing. Bottled ones are pricey and often have hidden sugars.
Good point on the dressing. What about wraps or sandwiches?
Lettuce wraps are the easiest swap. Big romaine or iceberg leaves work great. Or you can find recipes for low-carb breads using almond or coconut flour if you want to bake.
And fill in with simple stuff.
Yeah, pantry staples, tuna salad, chicken salad made with mayo and spices, easy peasy.
The book really pushes leftover transformations too, doesn't it? That seems like a big money and time saver.
Huge. It's a game changer. Leftover cooked protein. Throw it in a stir fry with low-carb veggies and some soy sauce or coconut aminos.
Or soups and stews.
Perfect use for leftovers. Simmer leftover meats and veggies in broth. Or layer everything into a casserole with maybe a cheese sauce. Turns odds and ends into a whole new meal.
Okay, dinner. What are some budget-friendly keto dinner strategies?
One-pan meals are brilliant. Less cleanup. Throw some protein like chicken thighs, ground beef, or pork chops on a sheet pan with seasonal veggies. Drizzle with olive oil or toss with butter. Roast it all together.
Simple. I like simple.
Me too. Slow cookers are your friend too. They make cheaper, tougher cuts of meat like chuck roast or pork shoulder, incredibly tender and flavorful. Just add low-carb veggies and spices. Set it and forget it.
Love a slow cooker meal.
And the book circles back to those budget proteins for dinner too. More egg dishes like frittatas, canned fish meals, ground meat used in stuffed peppers, meatballs, pork shoulder, pork chops, bacon in moderation.
So it's really about using those core affordable ingredients creatively across all meals.
Pretty much smart shopping, smart planning, smart cooking.
And this is where it gets really concrete. The book actually lists recipes that cost less than $5 a serving. Did any specific examples jump out at you as being surprisingly cheap or easy?
Yeah, a few really did, like keto deviled eggs, classic, easy snack or appetizer. The book estimates it around $1.50. Takes like 15 minutes.
Wow, that's cheap.
Right, or egg roll in a bowl. That's become pretty popular. Basically, the filling of an egg roll, stir-fried. Around $2.50, maybe 20 minutes prep. Comfort food, kind of?
Definitely sounds good. Any others?
Even a quick dessert. Keto chocolate mug cake. Mix it up, microwave it. About $2.50, 5 minutes flat. For a quick treat, that's pretty accessible.
Okay, that's dangerous knowledge.
Tell me about it. Zucchini noodles with pesto was another one, around $3, 20 minutes. Or a cabbage stir-fry with ground beef hearty meal, about $3.50, maybe half an hour.
Seeing those actual numbers makes a big difference. It really shows it's doable.
Exactly. It demonstrates that being intentional with your choices completely changes the game. It's not about deprivation, it's about being smart. These recipes prove it.
So, okay, we've got the food sorted, but sticking to any plan requires more than just recipes. What other tools or strategies does Keto on a Dime offer to keep you motivated and on track?
Right, the sustainability piece. This is where it gets into the practicalities beyond just the food. Portion control is a big one.
Which helps the budget and the diet?
Exactly. The book advises using basic measuring tools, cups, spoons, maybe a sheet food scale if you want to be precise. Meal planning itself helps enforce portions.
And storage to make batch cooking work.
Yeah, investing in some decent airtight containers, stuff that's freezer safe. Labeling them helps. And just regularly checking your fridge and pantry to use up older things before they go bad. Basic stuff, but important.
Makes sense. What about weekly planning tips?
Look at your schedule for the week. See where you'll be eating. Plan meals around what's on sale at the grocery store that week. Build in time for batch cooking things like stews or casseroles on the weekend maybe.
And snacks. Keto snacks can be pricey if you buy them pre-made.
Oh yeah. The book is full of low-cost snack ideas. Cheese sticks or cubes, a handful of nuts, veggie sticks like celery or cucumber with a homemade dip, hard-boiled eggs, batch, cook a dozen.
Simple stuff.
Simple, effective. Cucumber and cream cheese roll-ups, pepperoni slices crisped up in the microwave or oven, olives, celery with peanut butter, even pork rinds.
Pork rinds are pretty keto, yeah.
Zucchini chips, mixed nuts, pickles, bacon-wrapped asparagus. Lots of ideas. And homemade fat bombs, using things like coconut oil, nut butter, cream cheese, cocoa powder.
Fat bombs. They sound decadent.
They can be. And homemade keto treats in general. Keto cookies with almond or coconut flour and a sugar substitute. Chocolate bark with unsweetened chocolate and nuts or seeds. Smoothies again. Satisfies cravings without the store-bought price tag.
So it's about having affordable options ready to go.
Exactly. Preparation is key, and this ties into motivation too. How do you stay disciplined without feeling overwhelmed?
Good question. What does the book say?
Setting realistic goals is step one. Use these SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound.
Can you give an example?
Sure, like I will lose 10 pounds in 8 weeks by following a keto meal plan that costs no more than $50 per week. It combines the health goal with the budget goal.
Okay, specific and trackable.
Right. And celebrate the small wins along the way. Tracking progress doesn't need fancy tech either. A simple notebook for a food diary. A tape measure for physical changes. Progress photos. They're free and effective.
And tracking the spending.
A basic spreadsheet or a free budgeting app. Just track your grocery spending, notice where you're saving, see the impact of finding sales.
What about support? Doing it alone can be tough.
Community is huge. The book suggests finding support online Facebook groups, forums, keto websites. You get tips, recipes, encouragement.
Local meetups, maybe?
Yeah, if they exist in your area. Cooking classes, potlucks, even just partnering with a friend or family member who's interested. Makes it more fun. Share the cooking, maybe.
And tapping into community resources like food co-ops or farmers markets for affordable food.
Exactly. It all links together.
Does the book recommend any specific kitchen gadgets that help on a budget?
It does, but focuses on budget-friendly ones. A spiralizer is great for making those zucchini noodles cheaper than buying pre-made zoodles.
Sure.
A food scale, again, can be helpful for accuracy and portion control, and they're not expensive. A slow cooker or Instant Pot is fantastic for batch cooking and using those cheaper cuts of meat.
A workhorse in my kitchen.
Mine too. And just a good quality non-stick skillet. The Versatile helps you cook with less added fat if needed. Basic, but essential.
And apps. We mentioned tracking apps, but any for shopping specifically?
Yeah, it highlights a few. MyFitnessPal can track macros, but some versions might let you compare prices or scan barcodes. Carb Manager is another popular keto tracker with recipes and lists.
Okay.
Flip is great for checking weekly ads and coupons from different stores all in one place. Helps you find those sales. And Shop Savvy lets you scan barcodes in-store to compare prices nearby.
Handy. And finally, other resources, cookbooks or blogs it recommends.
It gives a few examples. The Keto Diet Cookbook by Leanne Vogel, Budget Keto by Kendra Hawley, titles that speak for themselves.
Right.
And blogs like I Breathe, I'm Hungry by Melissa Sevigny or Keto Connect by Matt and Mega. These sites often have tons of free recipes, budgeting tips, and active communities. You don't have to reinvent the wheel or spend a fortune doing it.
Wow. Okay, this deep dive really hammers it home. Keto on a Dime isn't just recipes, it's a whole strategy guide for a sustainable, healthy, and financially smart lifestyle.
It really is. It makes a strong case that eating well, even following a specific plan like keto, doesn't have to drain your bank account.
What an illuminating journey today. Really digging into keto on a dime. I feel like you, our listeners, now have this fantastic toolkit of insights and practical strategies, making keto work for your budget, your life.
Absolutely. It proves eating well isn't necessarily about spending more money.
It really proves that point.
Yeah. This dive really highlighted how knowledge and planning and just being a bit resourceful, those are the key ingredients, not just for dieting, but for feeling empowered generally. It makes healthy living feel much more accessible.
So what does this all mean for you listening? It means you can take control, one delicious, affordable meal at a time. And if you are looking for more resources that empower personal growth, financial independence, ideas that echo the principles we found in Keto on a Dime, you can actually find more information over at cocoshengzan.net.
That's right. The founder there, Dr. Shu Chen Hu, has this driving belief that knowledge really can change your destiny, that education has the power to change the world. It's a platform built to break down barriers to education, offering things like ebooks, audiobooks, online courses. It reflects that same mission, really empowering people to make positive changes.
That's a truly inspiring mission. It fits perfectly with what we've discussed today. Okay, so our final provocative thought for you to chew on. Ponder this. How might intentionally aligning your personal health goals with your financial goals unlock some unexpected freedom, maybe even more creativity in all areas of your life? Something to think about. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep digging for knowledge and keep living your best, well-informed life.
In a world of shadows loom and hearts grow weary, where pain is deep and souls are dreary, there's a melody, a song of hope, a whisper whispered promise, a way to cold in every corner where darkness remains. In a heart where love remains, there's a yearning, a silent plea for a world where all can truly be free. So let's mend the broken, live unfurled. Together we can heal the world. With hands entwined we'll rise above. Spread compassion, spread peace and love. In the echo of laughter, in the tear-stained eyes, in the silent prayers that reach the skies, there's symphony. There's a symphony, a harmonious call, uniting hearts, breaking down walls. With every sunrise, with every dawn, a chance to mend, a chance to spawn a world calm. In a world where shadows loom and hearts grow weary, where pain is deep and souls are dreary, there's a melody, a song of hope, a whispered promise, a way to cope in every corner where darkness reigns, in every heart where love remains. There's a yearning, a silent plea for a world where all can truly be free. So let's mend the broken, let love unfurl. Together we can heal the world. With hands entwined we'll rise above. Spread compassion, spread peace and love. In the echo of laughter, in the tear-stained eyes, the silent prayers that reach the skies, there's a symphony of harmonies call, uniting hearts, breaking down walls. With every sunrise, with every dawn, a chance to mend, a chance to spawn a world of kindness, a world of grace, where every soul finds its rightful place. Through every storm, through every trial, we'll stand together, mile by mile. With courage in our hearts, we'll pave the way for a brighter future, come what may. So let's mend the broken, let love unfurl. Together we can heal the world. With hands entwined we'll rise above. Spread compassion, spread peace and love. So let's join hands, let's stand tall. For in unity we'll never fall. With every act of kindness and the echo of laughter, in the echo laughter, in the tear-stained eyes, in the silent prayers that reach the skies, there's a symphony, a harmonious call, uniting hearts, breaking down walls. With every sunrise, with every dawn shine, a chance to mend, a chance to spawn a world of kindness, where every soul finds its rest. Together, mile by mile, with courage in our hearts, we'll pave the way for a brighter future, come what may. So let's mend the broken, let love unfold. Together we can heal the world. With hands entwined, rise above. In a world of shadows loom and hearts grow weary, where pain is deep and souls are dreary, there's a melody, a song of hope, a whispered promise, a way to cope in every corner where darkness reigns. In a heart where love remains, there's a yearning, a silent plea for a world where all can truly be free. So let's mend the broken, live unfurled. Together we can heal the world. With hands entwined we'll rise above. Spread compassion, spread peace and love. The echo of laughter in the tear-stained eyes, in the silent prayers that reach the skies. There's symphony, there's a symphony, a harmonious call, uniting hearts, breaking down walls. With every sunrise, with every dawn, a chance to mend, a chance to spawn a world calm. In a world where shadows loom and hearts grow weary, where pain is deep and souls are dreary, there's a melody, a song of hope, a whispered promise, a way to cope in every corner where darkness reigns, in every heart where love remains. There's a yearning, a silent plea for a world where all can truly be free. So let's mend the broken, let love unfurl. Together we can heal the world. With hands entwined we'll rise above. Spread compassion, spread peace and love. In the echo of laughter, in the tear-stained eyes, the silent prayers that reach the skies, there's a symphony of harmonious call, uniting hearts, breaking down walls. With every sunrise, with every dawn, a chance to mend, a chance to spawn a world of kindness, a world of grace, where every soul finds its rightful place. Through every storm, through every trial, we'll stand together, mile by mile. With courage in our hearts, we'll pave the way for a brighter future, come what may. So let's mend the broken, let love unfurl. Together we can heal the world. With hands entwined we'll rise above. Spread compassion, spread peace and love. Join hands, let's stand tall. For in unity we'll never fall. With every act of kindness and the echo of laughter, in the echo laughter, in the tear-stained eyes, in the silent prayers that reach the skies, there's a symphony, a harmonious call, uniting hearts, breaking down walls. With every sunrise, with every dawn shine, a chance to mend, a chance to spawn a world of kindness, where every soul finds its